She looked 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, he's a wild dude.
Something about that just doesn't appeal to me. Views from a chair.
Views from the Chair podcast.
Back at it again.
Back again. Another week.
Won't he do it?
Yes, sir.
Look
Live
at God.
from No Name Studios.
Yes. I got no name here. I don't know.
I ain't mad at it. Shit works.
No name
It
studio.
fits. No
Makes
Name
sense.
Studios.
Makes sense. 2
Yeah.
shots fucking just cooked me.
Yeah, I don't. Dill got us drinking some random tequila.
$42.
It's something we haven't drank, I guess.
I'm lying. It was $35.42. Sounded a little more.
Why you
echelon.
gas it? why you gas it?
It was on sale.
That's crazy.
It was on
Gassing the
sale.
price is crazy.
It was on sale, bro.
Gassing the price. I don't know what's crazier, gassing the price or buying liquor that's on sale.
Bro, I've been trying to get to like different tequilas. My man's had told me about this one.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to buy different bottles so I don't just keep getting the same old shit. Because Migos for a while, I've been drinking Terramana for a fucking grip now.
You got Cormino.
The Kevin Hart shit we was drinking was all right.
Yeah, that was the Cormino.
Yeah, that shit was all right. I wasn't mad at
the
that.
Lobos. It's a lot of tequilas.
The
Then
Lobos was good too.
Patron.
You
got Don Julio.
What's that, 1800?
Yeah, Patron is 18.
Okay.
No, is that?
Is it?
I don't know. Don't give me the lie.
Thanks, Dex. Appreciate you, bud.
Yeah, it's just mad options.
Maybe I should switch back to vodka.
You got it. I'm done with vodka.
I don't know when, like,
vodka, no matter what the brand, feel like I get a headache from it.
Remember I used to drink I would get like brown liquor though?
Yeah.
I don't like.
I've always been
Is that some like bitches shit that I stopped getting like Captain?
No, I don't know why. Because I mean, every time we go, you get the
Captain
anyway.
Coke every time. Every time. So you would think I would mix it. Like, even if like I'm on like a non-soda kick, I'll get Captain and fucking Cran.
That sounds
it's wild,
crazy.
Right? Yeah. Yep.
See, when I go dark like Douce, or if they don't got Douce, whatever else they got, I gotta get.
If they don't have Captain or Sailor Jerry's, I'll get like Henny and Cran.
I gotta add a soda in there. I'm sorry. Like, I gotta go drink cranberry and ginger ale. That's
how many sodas do you think you drank without liquor included in the last 10 years?
It's probably 50-50 because when I go somewhere or I'm at the house, I'm not drinking a soda.
That's what I'm saying.
It's definitely a juice with it. But when I'm out, I prefer the kick of caffeine in my drink.
It's a good call.
I feel like I'm gonna go to sleep if I'm just drinking liquor and juice.
You asked me last podcast if we were the only podcast that drinks while we do this, and I noticed BN had like a bottle of something next to him.
That makes sense because he be wilding.
Yeah,
he be wilding.
But I think I might have drank like maybe like less than 20 sodas in the last 10 years if it wasn't alcohol included.
Yeah, I'm around there.
Maybe like 50
in the last how many years?
10.
Okay, yeah, I'm around.
Because like when I get sick, the ginger ale.
Yeah,
like that's a go-to for me.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. I go straight apple or orange juice.
You don't drink ginger ale?
Nah, I gave up on the myth.
It's not a myth.
I gave up on the myth.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I ain't mad at it. What you getting into this season?
Weekend recap. What did I get into? Friday, I went golfing. Actually, got paired with a nice older gentleman and his grandson. I really enjoyed playing with them. But it's one of the things I enjoy about golf is getting paired with random people, especially when it's like a 2v2. Mm-hmm. Like you already with your friends, so you guys got your cart going on. You can talk and chat and shit, and just great conversation happens on the golf course.
Yeah,
and then the strangers get to like come in and like talk their shit a little bit, and then by like hole 5, 6, they warmed up. Mm-hmm. Now they talking to you. It reminded me actually of like one of the times I was golfing with you because the dude was like by like hole 6, he was like, "So what do you do for a living, bud?"
Yeah,
and that should have me geeking because it's like. If you think about it, it's such an out-of-pocket question.
Yeah,
because it's not your business what I do.
Yeah,
at all.
But it is like a conversation.
But now it's a conversation, so I tell them, and then turns out we had like some crossover and shit in the field.
Yeah.
Actually, like his John's one of a client of mine, so it was interesting. Kind of worked out and threw a business opportunity out there for me. But what's it called? It was dope. Well, I really like the grandfather grandson dynamic. I didn't really have a grandfather, I don't think.
Damn, yeah, my grandfather was probably my favorite person.
That's what I'm saying. So I hear people say shit like that.
Yeah.
and I don't understand it. Like even when people's like grandparents die, like it's hard for me to like
relate.
Yeah, like I always do like condolences and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, sorry for your loss. Like that's tough, so and so. But like, it's I don't know. Like if somebody's parents die, I usually like hover them for a little bit.
Yeah.
When people's grandparents die, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But like it doesn't hit for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think. My mom's dad wasn't around like that. My mom's mom was, but she died when I was like 8. So I mean, that's a scratch.
Yeah.
And she was sickly before then.
Yeah, my shit hit me like a fucking ton of bricks.
Yeah, and I wasn't around my dad's parents like that, especially later in life. So it was nice to see that dynamic. That being said, like it seemed like a dad-son dynamic, but way more fun.
That's exactly what
it is. Yeah, it's just like way more fun. Like all boost.
Spoiled by your parents? No,
yeah, it was just like all boost, no discipline, like just straight encouragement, like straight boasting, bragging and shit. Like, I was like, oh, this is dope. That's like a interesting thing to see. And I'm so stupid because I'm older now. Like the motherfucker had to be like maybe like 65, 66. The kid was like 16. I'm just thinking it's his son the whole time. Damn. I don't know why. Like,
but I wish I could experience that shit in my teens because I got it young, but the teens is like the years where you fucking, I guess, looking for that shit. And yeah, he was going, so that shit sucked. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was ass. Saturday,
my bad. I got caught. So Friday, Thursday, I got a call, and some friends wanted to do an Easter egg hunt.
That you canceled on for the previous week.
Well, here's the thing about that is like motherfuckers that know me know I like to plan ahead of shit. So like I'll try and plan shit. Like I'll try to plan shit. If motherfuckers can't commit to it, then it's like I don't like to plan for something that nobody can commit to.
I committed.
Like, yeah, so like obviously like if it's just you, like we could just do it. Like, it's not that hard to do.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be like 10 people, I would like to know.
Yeah.
And then like I kept getting like a lot of maybes, or like motherfuckers be like, yeah, I can do it, and then it'll get closer, be like, oh, I don't like that shit, bro. If you're not gonna come, just shut the fuck up and don't come. Like that's fine. Like motherfuckers don't need you here for real. I don't mean to say it like that. But anyway, so I ended up having an Easter egg hunt. It was kind of last minute, but it worked out. I think like, I don't know, like 5 kids came over.
Good job, 5
kids.
Yeah,
5 or 6 kids came over. They had a blast. Every kid, like, I overbought. You ended up coming with some. So every kid ended up leaving with like 30, 40 eggs, some money and whatnot. Had a good time. And then the adults ended up sticking around a bit, drinking till it started raining.
Yeah, shut down the party.
Yeah, till it started raining, and then we kept that shit going in other spots. I had a late night. And now I'm trying to think what I did. Oh, on Sunday I had a family Easter egg hunt at my aunt's, and that was fun too. Me and Richie ran the tables in cornhole for like 6 straight games.
Damn.
So that shit was dope. And my aunt's always like nice enough to put a adult Easter egg hunt with like shots of money and stuff. So that shit was swag. But yeah, it was good. Everything was straight. I had a good weekend.
Yeah. Same shit. Saturday had the Friday. I'm thinking I keep hearing about this fucking Sinners movie. I gotta see it.
I do too.
They've been talking about this shit all weekend.
I read the plot. You really need to see it.
That's one thing about Dill is he's gonna read the plot. So I can say that Friday
I read the plot.
Ain't had shit to do. Didn't go see Sinners, but I did. No, that was Sunday. Yeah, you. I don't understand how you ruin shit, but
because it's still good if you read it. Like,
no,
that's like saying like like Michael Jordan's gonna win the game. You'll still watch the old games.
But I didn't see the whole game.
Okay, fair enough.
You reading every detail about the fucking movie.
Well, it's the difference between reading a story and seeing how somebody like portrays it, how it's shot, how it's acted. Like, I don't think I'm really like in that big of a minority with that shit. I think a lot of people read the plots before they watch it.
I feel like you ruining the experience, and I got something else to go with ruining the damn experience later in the pot.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Saturday, King's first Easter that he could actually run around and pick up eggs.
Yeah, he had a time.
So yeah, he was here. He had a ball. Good joint, good food. It was a good joint. And then Sunday, the fuck I do Sunday? I did something. Oh no, I didn't. Sunday, the Easter plans got canceled with the family, so I didn't move around. Oh, I'm lying. I went to I went to a birthday barbecue. Wasn't an Easter egg hunt, but it was a birthday on Easter.
That's sick.
And
Is it Jesus' birthday?
that's what they say. No.
Yes.
This is the day he resurrected from
That's
the
day he
dead.
came back.
Yeah. And it was funny that Easter
reminds
landed
me of
on
something.
420 this year.
Yeah, you know what? That's funny because we had an Easter egg hunt last year, completely different time, and I told you and Bree this, and both of you guys were like, "No, it doesn't make sense." Last year was your birthday weekend. That's how different the date fluctuates. So last
How would
year,
it go from 420?
last year it was March 31st.
Was it?
Yeah. And I knew it was because we went out on Friday for your birthday. You had a house party on Saturday, and Bree and Lex was like, "You, can we do your yard tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck it." And then your girl told you like, "Yeah, we're gonna do Dill's yard." And he was like, "Is Dill cool with that?" And I was like, fuck it. And he was like, "He's not cool with that." So I remember specifically when I said that shit this year, Bree looked at me like I was dumb.
I don't remember that.
I went to work on Monday, and they told me. I looked it up. Yeah, the dates fluctuate quite a bit.
What the fuck is the science behind that shit?
I really don't know. Like it's something to do with like fucking seasons and moons or some shit. I couldn't tell you. I didn't even know it changed until this year.
But yeah, I went to a birthday barbecue on Easter, but they didn't treat it like it was Easter. They treated it like it was 420. And it's funny, like the lady's birthday, I don't know how old she turned. I'm assuming 42 or something. Turned 42. I'm just saying that. But our parents is there, but her friends had came over, and they started smoking. So it's funny seeing the old heads starting to accept the fact that their kids smoke weed, and they're like, "Well, if it's legal, I mean, can we really say anything about it?" But before, to my understanding, because it was my lady's family, but they were just like, "Yeah, it was illegal. So I mean, how did you want us to carry it?" But now that it's legal, it's like whatever. So that was cool. Tuesday, I had to go to a funeral. It's crazy. Nothing to do with the funeral, but it's crazy. Like when you wear a suit, how many compliments you get?
Was it a suit funeral?
Yeah, it was. Okay. It was an older gentleman, a grandparent. That's crazy.
I went to an older funeral like a couple months ago, and I was like one of the only people like dressed up.
Nah, everybody was dressed up at this one. It was an older person's funeral.
I love a funeral.
But yeah, wearing a fucking suit just in public, because I had to make the I guess the remembrance video or whatever, like with the pictures and shit. Put a song behind it.
You had to make that?
That was a lot. You know how much pressure that is?
That's a lot of pressure.
A lot of fucking 100%. Pressure. So I had to make that and made that and then got a fucking round of applause after. I felt like I did. So I felt like I accomplished something. I was like, oh shit.
Like they did a premiere for it?
Yeah, so
I'm thinking it's usually in the background, like the viewing is just on the TV.
It was. I finessed. So it was a montage. Well, they got a room full of food. Food was amazing. Shout out to Maggiano's and Kicker Pressure. But it was a montage with a song for the first joint. All the pictures flashing. I got Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men playing in the background. Shit was amazing.
I'm about to geek.
And then everybody just claps it up. I'm like, oh shit.
Do you think they were clapping the person that passed or your video editing skills?
No, I don't know.
It's like you saying you got a round of applause.
No, I said it got a round of applause. No, I said it got a round of applause. Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape.
You over here thinking you fucking Spike Jones?
No, it was a good video. Great song. But you know the thing when you create something, right? Yeah. And especially when it's not your family, I'm fucking scared the whole time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I could fuck this up.
Yeah.
I could put the wrong song. I could put the bad pictures. I could put too many pictures of one person and not another one. Like you don't want nobody in the room to feel left out. So I'm like, oh shit, thank God I fucking did my thing with that. But back to the suit point, I had to go get a piece for the laptop to connect the HDMI cord to it.
Swag.
So I'm walking through Walmart in my suit, feeling like a boss. It's funny when you wear a suit because everybody just shows you a different level of, I guess, respect.
It's respect, yeah.
I get to the back counter. Oh man, nice suit, man.
Even if it's not a good suit, like people think it's a good suit.
Yeah. And I'm glad I'm at the age where like I got 4 or 5 suits.
Yeah,
like just in the
you know
tuck,
how
like
to, you know how to
I could
throw some
just
shit
bring the
on.
fucking suit out.
That is swag though, and you have like multiple suits.
Yeah, which one I'm gonna wear? I'm
shit's
gonna wear the
hard,
blue, I'm gonna wear the beige,
No, I
the
like
gray. Nah, let's go black. It's funeral.
Yeah, it's not light
Yeah.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
a little too light for the situation.
good jump. And then you know, you walk out of Walmart, they normally ask for the receipt.
Go ahead.
No bag.
Yeah,
no
go
bag.
Go ahead, baby.
Just the joint in my
Go ahead.
hand.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Oh, y'all treat us a little
Mhm.
differently when we got suits on and shit. So that was cool. The funeral was solid. It was a funeral. It was sad.
I love funerals.
Why is that?
I really enjoy them. Not the fact that
Yeah.
somebody died. I just really like funerals. Like outside of the grieving process of it, like people are usually really nice at funerals.
Yeah.
Like they're appreciative, they're grateful, they're happy to see you under like bad circumstances.
Yeah.
But that's like at the point people really embrace the fact of like family and friends. Like they're just really grateful about it. Everybody's in good spirits. Like I love a funeral.
Yeah, this one was definitely good. It was great. It was sad, but it wasn't like
The after party at a funeral is one of my favorite things.
yeah. Somebody told me earlier this week that they don't enjoy those. But I didn't
Tripping.
understand it. Yeah, I was like, I don't
Tripping.
know what kind of.
I love that shit.
Yeah,
You see,
you
like,
get to talk to everybody.
Yeah, you get to chop it up.
People you haven't seen in
You
years.
were like 6-year boys, maybe you haven't seen in a while. You guys
Yeah.
are outside smoking and shit, hitting your vapes, chopping it up. Now you're geeking, having a good time. It's a bunch of great food. I love the after party of funerals. It's one of my favorite things. Like after party of funerals, right under wedding reception for me.
And this
Like, I
one was
love that
like
shit.
a good funeral. Like it was more so a celebration of life.
That's my
Like
shit.
yeah, people cried.
That's my shit.
But it was like smiles.
Yeah.
Like everybody goes up there. Granted, everybody always normally has something good to say about the person. Like 90% of the people, some people make it about themselves when they do a speech. But for the most part, this one, everybody showed love. Everybody had gratitude. Good funeral. Everybody was thankful for the person being in their life. It was a good job. And like I said, it was heavy celebration because the dude got to live, and you know,
yeah,
unfortunately, he
older
passed,
person
but
funeral is a lot better than like a baby, kid,
yeah,
young person funeral.
Yeah,
But
for
even the
sure.
young people, like that shit's fun.
Even
afterwards.
like mid-30 funeral, early mid-20s.
That shit might be the most nasty for real.
Yeah, because those aren't.
Yeah, because the young
never
people,
really
it's like, all
happened.
right, they got hit or some shit. You still young enough to be like, damn, like that shit crazy, but motherfuckers gonna get some get back or something. Like it's a whole different like thought process there when you're younger. At our age now, it's like, damn, motherfucker.
And just a lot of it,
kidney
like when you're
disease or some
younger.
shit.
Like, granted, when anybody died, it never really feel real. I'll take it back to my grandfather. When he died, I seen his body. This is morbid, but when you see the body, it just never looked like the person.
Mm-mm.
So you just like, this ain't even him. Like he probably around the corner, like about to jump out, say surprise and shit. But when it's young people, it's even worse because it's like, ain't no way this shit happened.
Yeah, it's
It's like no way this happened. Like, I can't believe. Nah.
How you feel about people taking pictures of the body?
Nah, please don't.
I hate that shit.
please
Boy.
don't.
Oh my god! If you
Yeah.
take a picture of me dead in a casket, I'm gonna make sure they burn my body before the fucking John, dog.
Yeah, the older I
Don't take a
get,
picture of me in a casket.
the more I think I'm on the side of closed casket. Like,
Yeah,
just
I
like
mean-
with my grandpa, I ain't had to see that for the last time. Like,
My only concern is like who's picking my fit, and who knows what I want to wear? Because like you told some people might think I want a suit, some
Yeah.
people might think I want to fit it, some people might like that. Like, who's picking my fit?
yeah, my
How I
thing,
know I like it?
closed casket or cremated, but when you do it, I gotta be in my cool gray 9s.
Who cuts my
and
hair?
Jordan 11s. It's crazy because Instagram fucking morbid. Because for whatever reason, haircuts pop up on my explore page,
Dead people?
and some of them be of dead people,
Hmm.
and it'd be like, "Oh, this is the last time I get to cut my boy hair." Like long ass shit, and my nut ass reading it. Last time I
You
get to
think
cut
I'm
my
like-
boy
I don't
hair. Sad it has to be like this. I don't get to hear him laugh or joke. It's like, this is sad, dog.
Yeah, my barber's one of my best buddies too. That shit would hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that would be a tough go for him.
Yeah, cutting a cold body is wild.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure too.
Yeah,
Two things,
last cut can't fuck it
yeah,
up.
2 things to that. I think the confidence you have with the suit might be unmatched. Honestly,
It's no other feel. I could wear any J I could wear
like a great fit is a great fit.
watch.
Like that's how I was thinking that shit on your birthday too. Like I'm like an underrated feeling is a nice haircut and a brand new fit. Like it's probably I don't like.
It's
I would
number two to
imagine
wearing a suit.
Yeah, I would imagine like girls feel like that when they get their hair done, their makeup done.
I
their
see why
nails
women
done.
wear heels.
Like I see why they go crazy like that. But for guys, it's really a 2-step process.
Yeah.
It's like you'll get a cut and throw on a new fit. And if like you really go crazy, and I don't know how motherfuckers do shit, but like if I got a new fit and I'm going somewhere, I'm going completely new.
Yeah.
Like socks, briefs.
Yeah.
Like everything's there. You feel great. Like it's nothing great.
Everything is new.
Now if you got a new suit on,
crazy.
Like, and then you can feel crazy multiple. Like,
and when it fit right too,
a new suit, and then you're like, you throw a tie on for certain shit. If you go crazy with the tie, like it's that setting, and you get a tie that fits, you get the little clip, crazy. But if you're on a nice spot where you could just throw on the button, undo the button, throw the blazer on, the blazer's nice and fit, but you still can move around, and you just the sleeves just right to where when you move, the watch pops out. Oh my fucking
that was
God,
the feeling.
dog.
That was the feeling.
Oh my
the watch was hitting right. That's what I'm saying. Walking,
nothing bad.
Everything had hit right
with
the suit. So
you
I was
sit
like,
down, the fucking sock show, and now they don't even know it before, but now they know the sock match the fit, dog.
It's great. It's a
shit
crazy,
that ain't a regular black
it's
sock.
A crazy.
Dog.
It's a
that
crazy.
Shit ain't a regular black sock. The sock might match the watch on my face.
It had me thinking.
Come on, dog.
Okay, I'm the age I'm at. I see why old heads. Granted, old heads be walking around with bad.
That's why they like going to.
But they be walking around with bad.
Even a bad suit, motherfuckers like, oh, you look so handsome. Yeah. Like that's why I see why, like, especially in a non-white culture, I can see why motherfuckers throw on their shit to go to church.
What?
I can see.
You got to.
I can see why motherfuckers throw to
got to.
Every Sunday you get that feeling of like, boy, I'm about to fucking kill him. Like, oh my God. I guess I might start going to church just to do that shit.
Yeah, and this was my my random thought, but I said now, like running out of vices. Like I said, I got like 2 Jordans left that I gotta get, or that I want, not that I gotta get, but like that I want. Like I'm legit running. And I looked up the definition of vices. It's fucked up. It's like immoral. It's basically bad shit that you do. So I guess I'm using vices wrong, but I like sneakers. That's what I go to. That's what I feel a good feeling when I get a good sneak. Yeah. I'm running out of that though.
Yeah.
It's about to be over. So I'm like, do I go suit now? Like I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish since I was, I don't know, 7 years old. I got every J. That's all I wanted was J's as a kid. I got them now. Now do I just have to go a level up? So when we go out for a fucking brunch, do I throw a suit on now? When I go out on a Saturday, just be partying? Fuck it. Why can't I throw a suit on? Yeah. Why not?
It's not bad. Because I got like
hairline grew back.
Yeah,
I could throw a suit on.
I got like 4 or 5 suits I only wore once that are just sitting, and it's wedding season's over for me. Like I probably got like 3 more weddings to go to for friends. And the corporate world's very lackadaisical now, so you're not doing full suit anymore.
Yeah.
Double back to the funeral aspect of it. You making the video thing. You are right to where you could fuck it up. I remember the person that did it at my stepdad's funeral.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody threw in a. That's where you gotta know people's sense of humor.
Yeah.
Threw in a John of like, all right, somebody the pics you want, and they threw on like a little funny meme John.
No.
Like thinking it was a joke. It was this guy like ass naked, face first in the snow.
Yeah.
And the person making it thought it was of my stepdad, and it was like a funny picture. They put it in there.
See, that's
so you at the funeral now. It's just a random guy ass.
But was he like a jokester?
Yeah, but it wasn't him.
Yeah,
it was a random person.
Okay, yeah.
So the person that sent it was joking, like, "Ha ha ha!
Yeah,
you want pictures?"
Yeah,
and it ended up being a random ass and a montage of memorial pictures.
Yeah,
which is wild. And then another pivot onto that or add-on point is when I was working at iHeart. One of my friends met the new person at the job, and the first question they asked was, "What's your vices?" And I always thought that was an interesting question to ask.
Yeah, vices. I looked it up before when I came up with the idea for my random thought, but the vices definition really don't hit like I thought it did.
Yeah,
because when I looked it up, I'm like, oh, this is some negative shit. It says a vice, in a general sense, is an immoral, wicked, or evil habit, action, or trait.
So, like a vice would be Kanye sucking his cousin off.
That's a crazy transition.
That was what that
also, it goes on the Kanye point. It can also refer to a fault or imperfection in character. Keyword here, conduct, or a specific
Would
form
that
of
be
evil
the-
doing. That was crazy. Why would he say that?
I guess because he used to suck his cousin's dick. So I'm assuming that's why he said it, because that's what he used to do. I
Yeah.
couldn't really understand like the context of it. I guess he was saying porn. And this is not the first time he's talked about porn. And if you guys listeners remember Jake that used to be on here, he had a big thing about how porn was ruining people. And
Yeah.
Kanye's been on that bandwagon for quite a bit. And I do believe that to an extent. Like, there's a lot of guys that aren't fucking now. There's a lot of guy virgins and whatnot. And I do think porn desensitizes you. But I guess that's like the aspect of like,
But is they porn crazier than ours?
I don't even know, bro. But it's just like if I watch Rambo all day, like
I don't want.
I'm not expecting to go to Walmart and be in a fucking guerrilla warfare. Like
That's why I never liked the comparisons to like games and violence.
Like
I
even
played Grand Theft Auto all day. I never wanted to just go out, carjack somebody, and pop them in the head.
But even like if you're like you could read some articles, talk to some girls or whatnot, and you'd be like, a lot of times, like especially like guys that are younger, like just go for like straight choking and like super aggressive shit. And it's because they grow up watching this and think that's how like
because they always told them like, yo,
yeah, go crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess Kanye's point is it seemed like it. I mean, I only caught a few of them.
Break it down.
Like read it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't. Did I catch all the tweets? I really only saw
there was one tweet, the long fucking shit he sent out that fucking shut down the world. I mean, I still don't understand where this came from. It was so out of left field. It was just like Kanye, bro. Like, I'm as the Kanye fan on the pod. It's like, bro, you Kanye West. Like, it's just certain shit we ain't gotta know, bro. There's certain shit we ain't gotta know and certain shit that you ain't gotta do. Can't find it.
Yeah, it's been a couple days.
Yeah, I don't, man.
I didn't have it saved.
Yeah, I didn't save it. Honestly, I didn't plan on talking about it.
Yeah, I didn't
that
have it
was
saved.
wild, and I feel like that's why.
All right, I found it. Kanye says this song is called "Cousin," about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. Well, you know, he's throwing his mom under the bus. Yeah, my name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. Tweet sent. So is he saying his mom had gay magazines?
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. I mean,
bro, I found some from some Playboys when I was fucking like 8 or 9. I wasn't sucking dick.
No. I never seen like head or fucking in a magazine. Honestly,
they was fucking in the magazine.
In the magazine,
yeah,
pictures.
Mm-hmm.
In the Playboys.
Penthouse, bro, is the risque one. Shout out, Kevin.
Okay, that was more like porn, or you watching real sex or something. You see like actual action.
That shit was,
but like
action
on the flick. I don't. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
wild action.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. To me, Kanye is like deeply sad. Dog.
Well, that's that shit. Kanye, I think he's making a correlation to porn and evil again. He's just saying his cousin killed somebody, a pregnant lady at that. But I don't know if he's saying like that he killed the pregnant lady because he stopped gunning him. Because it was a couple years after. Did he kill him when he was 17? This is a weird John. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny and make fun of him about it because that's pretty fucked up, honestly.
Nah, because I mean, I'm looking at it like
that's okay. On one hand, the 6-year-old, like they could be confused and do some weird shit. I would assume.
On one hand, everybody's saying that Kanye is looking for attention, blah blah. Could this be that and it's not be true at all? Yeah, possible. But also, like, this dude is just lashing out. Like, that's why I'm at the point where it's like, bro, it's sad. Like, I don't know if it's the kid situation, the ironicness. I doubt that's a word, but I'm gonna say it. The ironicness of what he rapped about and him doing what he said he wouldn't do, as far as, I forget the song, but he told the girl he was dating at the time, "I'm gonna marry your daughter." Later on in Gold Digger on the second album, he says, later on the second album, he has Gold Digger and he says, when you get on, you leave your ass for a white girl. He gets with Kim. Well, he got with Amber before that, but he left his girl, whatever, and then leaves her for these other women. And it seemed like the second he got with Amber or got with Kim after the breakup with Amber, he just went off the rails. That's like when the erratic behavior came, and that's when also the quality of the albums went away. Like after
the quality, I was looking at that shit earlier today too. I'm like, I guess the quality of albums went away when the quality of writers he pushed away. Maybe he's not working with the same people, so it's different content. I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. If you're working with fucking Rhymefest and Consequence and all these like hyper, fucking pro-life, pro-black, all these different shit.
Off topic. Did you see Rhymefest talking about battling Eminem?
Yeah, I did.
And he said that Eminem was the first person to call him a nigger.
It was a firebar.
We about to play. I'm about to play it.
Yeah,
I'm about to play it.
Go for it.
Rhymefest said he got in a battle with. We getting back to Kanye.
I want to go. Let's just hold on for that for 5 seconds. Does this Kanye coming out of the closet?
I don't know. It was some gay dude on the internet that said, okay, all the rumors about me and Kanye were true. I don't know the guy, but some gay dude just tweeted it. I guess they were rumors. I never heard Kanye was gay rumors, but
it is a shame. Oh, this is like, I guess it's hard to say it's a shame because he's like saying a lot of hateful shit throughout all this. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
tough. Super talented guy.
Yeah,
it just seems like that the cut was right when his mom died, and it's like boom,
it was over.
We got experimental with all the albums. Shit was cool for a while, but like it kept pushing the limits, and nobody's there to pull you back. And maybe Kim tried to do that shit for a while. I don't know how much that helped or how much that worked, but I'm sure if you got some mental issues going, some instabilities in your brain, the more you're getting thrust into the spotlight and the more media attention, more scrutiny. I'm sure if you're built like him, it's just more of a rebel.
Yeah, me and my boy was talking about it while we was playing 2K, and he used to be a cop, and he was talking about how like when people would act erratic.
You got cop friends?
Yeah,
that's great.
I got cop family too.
Damn.
But when people would act erratic, they would people would call the police, so they got to show up, whatever, and the police would have to kind of assess the situation, like, yo, so and so said you said this. Is that true? And they would assess it, and however else it had to go, that's where they would take it. And he was just like, yo, I couldn't imagine how many calls Kanye got or has that the LAPD is aware of. They can't say nothing because it's against the law to, like, I guess, tell people's business. But he was like, yeah, the LAPD probably has at least a dozen calls on Kanye, like, yo, y'all got to check up on this dude. And they literally have to go do it. They can't just say, oh, nah, it's Kanye, so we're going to leave. Like, no, they got to go. So I don't know. I mean, he always says people try to get him admitted. He said Kim tried to do it. He said his new wife tried to do it. Yeah, man, I don't. It's either this motherfucker got so much money he really don't give a fuck no more, or something's off.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
Or something's off.
He doesn't have enough money to get his kids back, so.
And that's that's another thing. That's something he constantly bringing up. And that's probably the worst part of him saying this most recent shit is like, all right, it's one thing you doing the Hitler shit. It's one thing you saying fuck the Jews. It's one thing you saying all this other crazy shit. But now, like, you saying this with your cousin.
Well, that's what
your kids got to go to school, bro.
Well, I'm reading the tweets now, and it seems like that's all alluding to the point of he thinks that they're exposing him to pornography through their relationship with Playboy. So the kids are more exposed to that hypersexual lifestyle, and that's why he's bringing it up. I want to change that for my kids. This isn't appropriate. But
they gotta read that. Somebody's gonna text them and say, "Yo, your dad wilding right now." And how do you even respond to that as a kid?
Bro. Like, if what's his oldest? Like 14, 13?
Gotta be like 12, 13.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in middle school and someone's like, "Yo, your dad was sucking dick," that's a wild thing to go through.
Yo, like, I don't even want to go to school.
That's a wild.
And it's not even a school you could go to where they're not going to know you.
Wild thing to say to somebody in middle school.
That's wild.
I hope he works it out. Whatever that means is, I hope he doesn't kill himself.
Yeah, same.
That would be my main
goal.
That's one thing
we discussed too. It was like, yo, if Kanye did that, like, it would be wild.
And I don't even know where he falls if he does. I'm not going to wood because I don't want that situation. But I hope he doesn't kill himself. I hope if he needs help, he gets it. If he doesn't need help, he doesn't get it. And I hope eventually he finds some kind of boundary with his ex-wife to where he can see his kids and everybody lives to be a happy life. Let's talk about something funny like Rhymefest saying Eminem called him the N-word in such a poetic way that nobody cared.
Yeah, let's hope for peace for Kanye. Here's Rhymefest.
Prayers for Kanye.
Yeah. You battle Eminem? Battle Eminem in 98 at this competition called Scribble Jam in Cincinnati. It was the biggest battle in the Midwest and one of the biggest rap battles in the country. And a lot of famous rappers, DJs and breakdancers came out of Scribble Jam. And so I battled Eminem, and that was the first time a white guy ever called me a nigga. Ooh, he said, I'll let my razor split you till they have to staple stitch you. This nigga took my facial tissue, turned it to a racial issue.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Fire bar.
The bar was insane.
Yeah, fire bar.
And I was just thinking, like,
do I believe that? No.
You're bugging. I do. They got Eminem has raps where he says it.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I've heard the raps. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. You think he's, even if he had the raps with the three white boys he made the songs with back when he was 16, you think he's saying that in a crowded rap battle in 1998?
Yeah. I think times were less. We know times was way less sensitive than they were now.
Fair enough.
And I could see it flying, especially when he already had the reputation as one of the illest battle rappers in the world. I could see it flying.
In the context, is it like, are we mad about it?
I mean,
honestly, I don't
if I would let the
to say
video
about
play
it.
farther, Rhymefest was like, it's not okay, but it's like more acceptable when it's good / funny. And the bar was crazy.
It's a crazy bar.
I'll take your facial tissue. What did he say?
I got nothing.
I'm running this motherfucker back 20 times.
Got nothing to do
I'm
with
running it back because that shit was
I got nothing to do with that bar.
crazy. Crazy.
I'll let my razor split you till they have to staple stitch you. This nigga took my facial tissue, turned it to a racial issue.
This nigga took my facial tissue, Eminem's white,
Yeah.
and turned it to a racial issue. That's crazy.
The fire bar.
That's crazy. And it didn't sound like he said the ER. He ain't go crazy with it.
No. Question.
It's not flying in 25, but
I could see how he reacted like that, and then it was fire.
This nigga took my facial tissue and turned it to it. Because Rhymefest obviously had to be talking about, oh, you're a white rapper. It's basically what he talked about or what he did in 8 Mile when he was like, I'm going to rap about everything about
you
me.
can say to me, I'm going to
so
say
you
already.
can't say it. Granted, Rhymefest said he won the battle. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? Great bar. I guess it goes to that like comedian standpoint of it. Like you can really say anything as long as it's delivered right.
I ain't gonna lie, in 25, it's gonna be hard for a comedian to get the N-word off.
I just saw that Asian fella say that they're John on his podcast and people was geeking about it. And nobody was talking about it.
I ain't see it.
Yeah. So
the Asian dude that's in all the movies that has the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Well, they be letting Asians, Hispanics.
Yeah, my Asian buddy used to say that shit. He might still say that shit.
Yeah.
He's definitely getting that shit off.
You letting that shit rock. Or whatever, but yeah.
They let some white people get that shit off. I was just watching a YouTube video and it was these white twins in California letting that shit fly in them up.
Yeah, I was just scrolling Twitter and it was 2 white kids fighting and he was like, "What's up, my nigga?"
They always do that shit when they fight that shit.
I'm
glad I never fought.
Up, squared up. "What's up, my nigga?" Talking to another white kid, and I was just like, "Oh shit!"
I'm glad I never fell into that.
That would have been awkward.
That phase.
That would have been awkward.
Yeah, now for sure.
Yeah, because then you gotta even when if a kid was getting that off back in the day, like you still walk around like, wow.
And we all know whites that get that shit off for real. Like I remember one white, he still gets it off. Still, Shane said he was hooping with him at LA Fitness. He was still getting it off
in the gym.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like some just get it off.
Like automatically, oh, you a freak.
Yeah, that's it. That's how it always felt to me. But like, if I was okay with it, especially when I was growing up, like my friend group was always like, "Go ahead, bro, you got it. You're not even white for real." And I was just like, feels like a trap.
Yeah, like when I got like around like 13, 14, it was like Oh, that shit is kind of weird. Like,
Yeah,
it's just certain shit. Like, I
It's
can't
just
say certain
exotic.
shit. Not that I can't say it, but it wouldn't even sound right coming from me.
Yeah.
So, like, certain shit that some people say is just like, that shit ain't roll off naturally. Like,
it just feels cringy.
yeah,
It just feels cringy.
yeah. Cringy is
especially because
word.
there's so much different words you could say on shit. Like, but
Yeah.
yeah, whatever works for motherfuckers. I'm not here to dictate the rules on that
You
shit.
could definitely
I did
sub
see a
some
bunch
shit
of
out.
different debates about like Eminem that I was seeing, and it was like it had an interesting dialogue because I was looking at that Rhymefest shit,
Yeah,
and motherfuckers was like, would he be more respected if he was black
Eminem?
or less respected? Yeah. Like, would he definitely be God tier? Motherfuckers all have him in his top 3?
Yeah.
Or would he be just like another Royce to 5'9"? No, knock the Royce to 5'9". He's had a really good career.
I mean, when you come out with a "My name is," anybody could have made that, and you out of here. It's just like I was listening to Wiz Khalifa talk about him making Black and Yellow.
Yeah, I saw him talking
that shit's out. Like, it's certain songs that's out of here. You hear Stan? Oh, you wildin'. You hear "In My Closet"? You wild. Like,
all
oh
shit
shit.
coming in the fucking Toy Soldier song.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Yeah,
Stan, The Way I Am.
But just
Hi, my name is.
That's
even
crazy.
the real Slim Shady when that shit came back was fucking bonkers.
It's another one.
Fucking Smack That was absolutely a jam looking back on it. Like that shit had shit going crazy.
It's just a certain tempo that there was in the early 2000s, late 90s.
He had that shit on lock.
It was a rap.
He had that shit on
so
lock.
He
like,
would have made it regardless.
Yeah. He had the hit appeal of Nelly and the rap ability of the top tier guys.
And then you gotta think about who's co-signing them. It's fucking Dr. Dre. So like, if all that still is the same, you get co-signed by Dr. Dre, you have the same songs, you got the same rapping ability, but we just make you black, he's still popping.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's but if you have all the B-sides still, you're still like, one of the illest ever.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know though, because I guess 50 has the same push and he got the crazy run.
Yeah.
So maybe if he had the consistency of Eminem, he would be a god tier.
After 98, 99, everything Dre touched turned to gold until like probably what 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, 2000, like probably 10.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't miss in that 10, 15 year span. So I mean, it is what it is with Eminem. I did hear one rapper, forget who he said, but it sounded like some hate. But he was like, "Oh, if he was black, he'd just be another nice nigga spitting." It was like, nah, you can't really say that. If he ain't had the songs, I get it.
That's the shit. He had the crossover appeal because he was white, but he also had the crossover appeal because he had crossover songs.
But I mean, like Hot in Here is a crossover song. In the Club is a cross. It's like black artists got them.
That's what I'm saying. Even Luda had a fucking run with his funny, like comedic timing Jones. That was the Eminem bag. He just had the dark twist to it. So, yeah, shout out to Eminem, I guess.
Yeah,
I that's what I was about to say, and I lost my train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know what surprises me? Because I saw the white Mount Rushmore of white rappers going.
Oh, I did see that.
Trending like last week, and I'm surprised so many people have Mac Miller there.
I feel like Mac for a generation, blog era generation, it was like
but how many like actual rap albums did he have? 3?
But you gotta think at the time.
I love Mac, so I'm like, 100%.
Yeah, I know you on board.
Yeah, I'm 100% on board. I think his catalog's probably up there with it's my most listened, so I have it on the top. Greatest white rappers to me, it was Mount Rushmore's 4. So Mac's got to be on there, right?
Yeah.
And now it's tough. Eminem's got to be on there.
Has to be.
And now are we going like rapping ability, songs?
Go wherever. I heard a bunch of lists.
Jack Harlow's going to make a push if he keeps it going. But right now, Jack Harlow's got the same kind of like crossover success rate that G-Eazy had 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, same thing.
Rapping wise, Little Dicky can probably rap better than them. But I don't know if he's got enough projects or serious projects. I mean, if you look at like, he's got the Freaky Friday song and then the Save the World song that both went diamond. So he's probably got that commercial success. But I don't think people take him serious enough, so he can't be on there. Yellow Wolf could rap. MGK.
He made people's list.
If MGK didn't cross over to the pop rock shit, then I'd say yeah.
A lot of people said the Beastie Boys.
I'm not a Beastie Boys guy.
Okay.
I'm not a Beastie Boys guy. If you want to do third base for the Beastie Boys, more fucking power to you.
Yeah.
I'm Bubba Sparks maybe. I'm going Paul Wall.
He was on the complex one.
You got to do Paul Wall because Paul Wall was one of the white rappers that people didn't consider a white rapper.
Yeah, he just
was a rapper. Like nobody was like, oh, Paul Wall goes crazy for whites. Like he was just a down south Texas ass rapper.
And everybody just fucked with him off the show.
So you got to go Paul Wall, and Paul Wall still like he had a verse on the Mexican OT shit last year that went platinum. Yeah. So he's still around spitting some shit. So I got to go Paul Wall, Mac, Eminem, and then I think the last spot has to go between Jack and MGK. I feel like I'm missing somebody though.
I want to see who was on the actual complex list.
Asher Roth had a nice run too.
Asher Roth did, but I don't think
he had a crazy DJ Drama Don Cannon run that people don't really know about. That was sick, but he just didn't have enough secondary shit. Yeah, I guess I'm going Eminem, Mac Miller, Paul Wall, MGK.
I can't see the last fucking dude.
No, fuck it. I'm going Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow made the list?
Yeah, his last album was fire.
Who was the fourth guy on the White Mount Rushmore?
They had to have the Beastie Boys, dog.
No, it was one person, and I can't find the fucking picture.
Oh, it was Russ. It was Russ.
Russ.
I don't got nothing for Russ.
Big independent artist.
Yeah, right? I got nothing for Russ. More power to him. I didn't know Russ was white until years afterwards.
Yeah. You're on that Mac Miller point. Mac Miller was probably the only white rapper that anybody that came out after 08, 09 gave a fuck about. That blog
Not really though, because that was the run where fucking it was Asher Roth right before, and then it was Mac, and then it was MGK at the same time.
But Asher Roth only hit us with one crazy joint.
No, he had the Don Cannon shit. He had a couple Johns.
That's what I'm saying. One crazy tape.
It was like 3, but it was right after Asher. It was Mac Miller, MGK, Yellow Wolf. So it was like 3 or 4 of them that just popped up. And it was all beefing with each other.
Mac was beefing?
No, I think they threw a couple shots at each other. But Yellow Wolf and MGK was beefing. Jelly Roll was beefing with MGK.
Remember, he was a rapper.
So it was a couple of the white rappers like going crazy with each other. It was a fella that rode with 3-6 called Little White. He had a couple songs.
Lil White, I remember him.
Yeah, he had a couple
like
songs.
WHYTE.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, White.
So there was a couple white rappers there for a grip.
That's fine.
Real Life Dill, I heard he had some bangers.
One tape and retired.
Couple of fucking bangers.
One tape and retired.
What else we got?
What else do we got?
Got a bunch. Shannon Sharpe.
Speaking
of white.
Wildin'.
Speaking of
was
white.
he wildin'?
I ain't really listening. I saw the audio. He said he was going to choke a white bitch. Was that like some horny shit, or was he?
Well, Shannon Sharpe came out and said it's all bullshit.
Okay.
We also got to go off the fact that, and this is a problem, like when people get their legal counsel, the lawyer that's suing Shannon Sharpe or that's representing the lady is Tony Busby. And we've had countless podcasts where we mentioned this motherfucker's name. This is the guy that came after Jay-Z, guy that comes after Diddy.
Ambulance chaser.
That's what Jay-Z deemed him. But the only thing that Busby did come out and say with, I guess, I don't want to say merit, but a little whatever to it, he said Shannon was ready to settle for $10 million, but they turned it down for it to not come out. Which is what they say Busby does is he goes, gets whoever finds him, says they want X amount of money, and if the person doesn't pay, then they put the story out. And apparently Shannon didn't pay. They put the story out. Now she won $50 million. You want Shannon's statement?
Let's go for it.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I won't have it, or I will myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gavin also known as Kanye, on OnlyFans. Kanye and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do.
Okay. If that is the case, I do like the fact that he's bringing race up.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that.
Yeah.
If he's innocent, I do like that he's saying he's targeting. Let's switch the media perspective on it and public perspective on it.
Mm-hmm.
You're targeting successful black men. You already took a case against Jay-Z that got dismissed.
Deshaun Watson as well.
Deshaun Watson, and now you're targeting. I don't know if you want to group him in.
I mean, he was part of it.
Yeah, but now you're targeting me. The flip side of you want to talk about that part at all before I get to the flip side of it?
I feel like it's something with Shannon's saying. Like, you only coming at Rich, like, you're not doing this for the lady that says that about the guy that don't got no money. Mm-hmm. Like, you're not taking on the pro bono case about somebody that, I don't want to say she actually didn't get sexually assaulted, but a woman that actually got sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
Like, you're not taking that case on. And I'm sure you're doing this free of charge, get a percentage of whatever the payout is, but he wouldn't do that for whoever says that. But the, I guess, person being accused doesn't have any money. Like, I get it to an extent if it really happened, but when it's this lawyer, it's starting to be like, oh, we can't take you serious because we see how it plays out. Like, he's the lawyer you go to when you want to get a bag from somebody. And it sounds like this situation, I hate even saying this on the public platform, but it sounds like it's like, oh, Shannon may have cut her off. Oh, I need a bag. And this guy can give me a fucking bag. And granted, she could have got 10 million. She said, no, I want 50. Or this tape is going to come out. Shannon got ahead of the tape that says that they're going to show you a 30-second clip of about a 10-minute video. And the video did come out. Shannon was talking crazy. And I mean, they obviously showed the video or played the video for Shannon. And for him to know it's coming out, then it comes out damn near the next day. It's like, oh, so this is like, you could see the play being unrolled by Tony Busby and the accuser. And it's weird.
Only devil's advocate I would say to this is a lot of people said something similar about that with the Cassie and Diddy shit. And then when the tape came out, it was her actually, him beating her ass.
I would say, though, like, we always heard weird shit about Diddy.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, like, it's like we hear that shit.
Outside looking in, I'm not saying Shannon did it. I think he seems like a transparent enough guy. I don't necessarily think he did it.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, but I don't know. Somebody older told me once nothing good happens after midnight. And it didn't literally mean nothing good happens after midnight. I mean, I guess it might have to him, but I took it differently. In this case, I would say nothing good happens when you're fucking 19-year-olds.
That's the thing.
That's what I would say to Shannon. There is nothing good that can come out of you fucking a 19-year-old.
Well, Shannon Sharpe did release the text that she would send. I mean, you read the Kanye shit. It was pretty vulgar. So I'm going to read it.
Yeah, you got it, because I didn't say it.
Yeah. She said
this is from the white lady?
This is from the white lady. She said she want to put her tongue in Shannon's ass and then marry him. She said, that's her daddy. I want to put a big black baby. I want you to put a big black baby in me.
Born fucking people.
This is wild. This is wild. She said she told Shannon that he better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with her for life. Put a black baby in her.
Jesus. She said, put a black baby in
her? Put a big black baby in her.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So this shit was crazy. She sex Shannon. She want him to put a dog collar around her neck. Joking with her while she's fucking her. She said, I know you miss her big juicy ass, $25K per cheek. She was wilding. She was wilding.
Yeah, you know, like all the like
a big back baby is crazy. That's crazy.
You know, like all the interracial relationships I've been in and situations I've been in. I've never had race play included in anything. You know, that's a wild. Like, that shit is just a wild kink to me. That's a wild kink to me, dog. Like if a bitch told me to come put a white baby in.
You gotta say big white baby.
Yeah.
Big white baby.
Like,
You should put a big black baby in.
Like that's fucking.
What are we doing?
crazy.
What are we doing?
That's wild sex.
And it's funny,
dog.
like Shannon don't delete this text, so he still has them. And it's like,
Does Shannon have kids?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think,
Are they big?
that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's funny as shit. That's fucking funny.
I'm just saying, I didn't know she was like on some like historic shit with that. Like,
Nah,
you know,
that's
like,
funny. That's fucking funny.
Nah, telling him if I can put a big black baby in me is fucking funny.
What are we doing here?
What is she saying he did to her?
I don't fucking know.
That's what I don't know.
'cause I'm seeing all texts. I'm seeing videos. Apparently,
What's the
choked her,
suit? That he raped her?
that he raped her.
Oh, okay.
But it's a civil suit. Again,
Got it,
Tony
yeah.
Busby's play. Civil suit. Let's get the bag and get this money.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
So I mean, I don't at this point, like I don't
I
even
don't want to say it's impossible to like rape somebody you stop dealing with, because
Yeah.
obviously you can.
for
Like,
sure.
that can happen for sure if it's a nasty break and there's like dirty dudes out there that would do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But texting somebody, come put a big black baby in me and I'm going to stick my tongue in your ass and you're going to marry me, and then saying they raped you, it's a tough sell.
It's a
a
bad
tough
job.
sell.
It's a bad
It's a
job.
tough sell.
And like I said, the fact that you go into this same fucking guy that just dropped the case against Jay. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? I mean, and granted, she got a little evidence, like they was actually fucking. So this one ain't even a question if they were fucked. They was fucking.
Yeah.
And like I said, somebody broke it off with somebody ain't like it, and or at least that's what it looks like from the outside looking in, and that's just the way it went. But yeah, this should look nasty, man. It's probably gonna be nasty, and it sucks if well, nice. I mean, he dealt with it, so I guess he got to deal with the
That shit
consequences.
sucks too, because I don't know. That's just kind of awful.
Yeah, even I was thinking
Because
about
it
it.
sucks with that
before the
shit
pod.
too. Is like, it's embarrassing to have all your shit out there like that.
Yeah, and
Like, I don't want people to know,
we
like,
fucking.
yeah, like I don't want people having sensual ass conversations. I got recorded talking to them. Like, that shit's exact. Like, I'm good. And you got to put that shit out so you don't look like a rapist.
And it's weird because I ain't gonna say weird, but I guess it has something to it. But a lot of people are like, "This is what you get for fucking with young girls." And I don't know if it's a young girl
I don't
thing.
think that's a young girl thing.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
But
exclusive to young
it
girls.
is like how much fun. I mean, I guess you can have fun with it. Shannon's gonna have fun with a younger girl. He's up there. What is he, like 55, 54, something like that? So, I mean, I guess maybe.
I will make a correlation that might not be fair.
But you could look at the 30-year-olds out here and be like, I could give me a 30. Like 30-year-olds don't look 30 nowadays.
Bernice Burgos just had a birthday.
45.
45, and she is one of
That's
the
what I'm
most
saying.
beautiful. Even
30
Jalen,
is the new 20.
Jalen
Dre said it
Green,
10, 15 years
baby
ago.
mom,
Oh, Drea.
Drea,
Good
beautiful,
job.
fucking beautiful.
Good job.
You seen a Halle Berry movie
What are
recently?
we doing?
Stunning.
What are we doing?
Regina King, stunning.
Wasn't he fucking
Gabrielle Union,
what's
stunning.
Eddie Murphy old joint? Forget her
the
name.
fuck is her name?
Nicole Murphy.
Yeah,
Like
beautiful.
they out here.
Like
and they seasoned. Like
Yeah.
they know what they doing.
dude, and they got like rejuvenation surgeries now.
Come on, bro.
Like,
Come on. There's options for the older guy.
yeah, clip some shit up. Like, it's
Even when you're 54, 30, that's still 20 years. But the 30-year-olds is out here, bro. You could go 30. You don't gotta go 18,
go late
19.
20s if you want, but do whatever you want. My correlation would be, if you knew the girl had OnlyFans, you know she'll do something that is demeaning for money.
Yeah.
That would be my correlation.
And on the other side of that, say all this shit bullshit, right? OnlyFans going up. The OnlyFans is going up.
Well, I think that's why he's doing the defamation lawsuit. Because
I
you're
need
not
all
about
that.
to you're not about to profit off this publicity.
And I need a percentage of
You about to
everything
make
you get
me
on
look
there.
like shit while you get more exposure.
All promo.
Now motherfuckers see your little workout videos where you jiggle on your little white ass,
Yeah.
asking for big black babies. Oh, we cool.
Yeah, everybody's gonna click on the link.
Yeah, we're not doing that shit.
Or everybody
We
had
cool.
to pay for that shit. Shout out
Good.
to y'all. Y'all
Everything
wild.
like stay blessed.
Yeah.
Stay blessed. I still think if you pay,
No, you pay for OnlyFans, you wild.
you pay for porn, you a wild boy.
That too.
In general. Anyway, what we got? You got anything else?
Last thing. Well, kind of two things. Kevin Gates and LeBron.
All right, that's my title.
Kevin Gates and LeBron. Kevin Gates says something to the extent of, like I feel bad for LeBron. The way white women look at LeBron is a different way that Savannah looks at LeBron. Like white women are in awe of LeBron, and he just can't have none of that. LeBron comes back, posts on Instagram, him and his wife, her staring into his eyes that kings don't, I guess, worry about what peons say. Kevin Gates responded, didn't watch that video. Kevin Gates also went to the Laker game last night, sat courtside with his girl Brittany Renner. I don't know. I guess
That's his girl now.
I guess they wear
With the
rings and
garb?
shit. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
She got a baby by PJ Washington.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They sit courtside.
Stay blessed.
And then the internet goes in a frenzy. Yo, you didn't press him like you did Stephen A. Why not go at him and all this bullshit? Bro, LeBron just told y'all in the caption he look at him like a peon. Obviously, he felt like Stephen A. had a voice, so he had to say something. You address somebody as a peon, though, you don't give a fuck about him or his opinion.
What are we talking about? Guys, let's be real here, fellas. You guys think Kevin Gates can beat up LeBron?
I don't leave it to the internet. They believe.
I don't know if LeBron can fight. Kevin Gates is obviously a tough guy. In that kind of scrimmage,
no guns involved.
No guns involved. Courtside.
6'9", 260.
Worst case scenario, LeBron's wrestling him to the floor. Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario before it breaks up.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates' point to that is, I think there's a difference between looking at somebody with desire and lust and looking at your husband with appreciation after fucking 30 years of like, wow, I mean, all of you. There is a different way that white women that have no idea who he is or know him would look at him than his partner would look at him. And as knowledgeable as you present yourself, you should know that, you fucking goof.
Yeah.
But I'm sure white women look at Kevin Gates different than Brittany Renner looks at Kevin Gates, or maybe they don't. I don't.
Just a shit a fucking fan.
Like it's just weird. Like it's just a weird thing. You think LeBron's like, oh, those white women over there looking at me super desirable, and I'm not getting that from Savannah. He's got 3 kids. You think he's not fucking her?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about, dog? That's the wrong point. You should have said it like how Rihanna was looking at.
Yeah, that's different.
That would have been a good point.
Yeah,
that's a hard fight off.
Yeah.
That's the one you
don't respond to.
You got that one, bud.
That's the one you don't respond to.
Random white women that look at me, please.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I have a beautiful wife that's raised 3 kids here. It seems like a wholesome, dope-ass mom.
With my
got
son
a great relationship.
Line.
And my son's on the we raised my son who's on the fucking NBA basketball team next to me. Yeah. We're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you're watching me in the playoffs.
And you bought a front row ticket to watch me.
You spent $7,000.
I'm not going to your show, bro.
What are we talking about?
I'm not going to your show.
I'm not going to the TLA.
You paid more than $7,000 for that
Jesus
ticket.
Fucking Christ.
You paid more than $7,000 for that ticket.
What are we doing?
To prove a point that nobody gave a fuck about.
Settle down, buddy. I mean, more like I understand why people talk, but sometimes I just don't.
Yeah, I mean, and
just like what point do we think we're proving here?
Yeah,
I feel bad for LeBron because random thoughts are lusting after him.
Yeah, we done seen LeBron go down escalators the wrong way to get away from those type of chicks. Like I'm not saying LeBron perfect dude that he didn't never cheat on her, but
who knows?
The motherfucker gets out the way of bullshit when cameras are around, so I'm sure he's dealt with his with the lust of other women and knows how to navigate through that.
Devil's advocate. Let's say LeBron's one of the biggest cheaters of all fucking time.
We don't know.
Why the fuck do you think he wants you directing attention on it, Kevin Gates? What's there to feel bad about?
Yeah.
I feel bad that bitches look at LeBron and his wife doesn't look at him the same way other bitches look at him.
Yeah.
Why do you feel bad about that? Obviously, he has a plethora of options.
Yeah.
He's worth damn near $1 billion. If he wanted to leave his lady today, he could split that bitch in half and still have $500 million.
If not more.
And if he's anything like Jordan or Kobe was before he died, the net worth is going up after he retires.
That's it.
So
the only place is going.
You'll be fine, but he's fine. Like sometimes you gotta mind your fucking business.
Yeah, it was weird because it was random, and it wasn't like he attached it to a moment. It was like there's no moment like this. Nah, I'm just gonna post a video.
Which makes you kind of gay.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, like why are you worried about how bitches is looking at me randomly?
Yeah.
And how my wife interacts with it. That's freaky, bro.
Do you want to be me?
Yeah.
That's what it's saying. Do you want to be
want
me,
the bitches
bro?
to look at you how they looking at me? Relax, dog. You hype as shit.
Yeah.
Take that shit over there with fucking Kanye.
Yeah, leave that for the conversation with the homeboys.
Go start a car with your hands or whatever the fuck you said you were doing.
Bringing that to the internet is
Jesus Christ, put a tomahawk in your ear. Fuck out of here. And I like Kevin Gates. I think he makes good music. It's an interesting dude. Dude, that's Trust You with Pusha T. Classic. Classic.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Whatever works.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Last thing, car washes are bullshit. Car washes in the springtime are bullshit. It's too much fucking pollen. When does this shit go away? Shit is bullshit. Wasn't a random thought, but it was just something I had to get off on the podcast. I just washed my car Thursday, Friday.
New power washer.
Next day,
I need to use it.
Next day, shit bullshit. Pollen all over my shit. Didn't even look like I took it through the wash.
I'll get a car wash only like I'm a little older now, so like car washes only happen if I'm going somewhere that day.
Okay.
If people are coming over that day,
okay,
I'll go there, or if I'm doing client visits.
I literally used to go every weekend. The older I get, I look at the weather now. I'm like, okay, is it gonna rain?
I always look at if it's gonna rain.
Springtime is like, don't even get one because you gotta get it the next day because of the pollen. And my main thing bringing up this point is, see if you know, when does that shit go the fuck away?
It doesn't.
I go away.
Pollen?
Yeah.
I'm right under a tree, so my car's fucked.
It's not all summer.
It's gone.
Maybe it does. I don't know. You would know better than me, I guess. You got the tree right there.
Yeah, the tree fucks me up all year.
Random thought. Stop leaking performances, man.
Oh, I forgot you mentioned that.
Stop fucking leaking performances. I've been on Twitter. Twitter probably still my favorite app. Only one that I really like look at or read or watch videos on. And it's the day after Kendrick's first show, all his performance. They got every segment of his fucking performance, the set list. And it's like, bro.
And they fucked the Super Bowl up like that too.
Yeah. Can we enjoy the shit? Because for the people that's going, granted, some of them ain't gonna watch it the same way I'm not getting on the internet until I watch a fucking show before the spoilers, because I know it's gonna be spoilers on the show. Hopefully Dylan doesn't text me with the spoilers.
The Last of Us.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about that.
Damn. Great fucking show.
But anyway, yeah, stop ruining the performance is crazy. I get why comedians make you put your phone in a fucking bag so you're not ruining jokes, because I'm about to tour this shit around 50 fucking cities, maybe 3 different countries. What are we doing? Why post the show? Why post the checklist or the track list for the show? And I did experience this once. I went to the Dom Kennedy show. I talked about it a few weeks back. But the day before I go, I guess he was in New York before he came to Philly. I get on Twitter, just scrolling regular shit. I guess because I'm a Dom fan, he's in my algorithm.
Got everything.
Motherfucker post the track list.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dog.
Yeah.
You can't help but look.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, why would you post the track list to a show? That shit don't make sense. You want to be surprised when he coming out. Matter of fact, I'm driving up on the way with AJ and Kyle. I'm like, yo, I gotta tell y'all, I seen the fucking track list, dog. And then I was like, damn, but I ain't the party pooper. I ain't spoil it for him, but I was like,
I'm gonna play
that shit ruined. That's funny. But no, this shit just not ruin the whole experience, because it's still like a live performance. You get to see one of your favorite artists perform or whatever. So the Dom show is still cool. But it's still like, why would you put that on the internet? I don't get it. They just put everything. One specific thing that they put that would have been dope to see for the first time. Kendrick act like he was in a deposition. and they was asking about like because the lawsuit with Drake or whatever. So he's in the deposition. And it was like, I guess the guy prosecutor or whatever was like, "Does this ring a bell?" Drop, 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 alluding to Drake on push-ups when he was telling them to drop or whatever. And then Not Like Us comes on. Why would you post that on the internet? I get it. Oh, I'm here. Oh, look what's going on. Like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Post the Not Like Us. Don't post the in between the leading up to it. Don't post the cool shit that they put.
Some people are so
hundreds of
excited.
thousands of
Like,
dollars
yeah, some
into
people
it.
are so excited something happens. Like The Last of Us when Joel dies. Like
Yeah.
some people
That's
just can't.
crazy.
Some people just can't help but share.
Yo, that's crazy.
People can't help but share.
That's
the
crazy.
news when
Nah,
they
Last
get
of Us episode 2. If you ain't see it,
Oh my
you
god!
wild. And we'll talk about it next week
Amazing.
because it's a big spoiler. Yo, watch that shit.
Amazing.
Best TV
episode.
show on the on out
Ever?
right now.
Yeah.
Nah, they fighting for a
Yeah,
top 10,
pretty
top 5
close.
position.
Great show. I mean, that was a fucking
You
brutal
kill
battle.
fuck it. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
You kill somebody that early in the show.
Not really.
Come
From
on,
what I
bro.
read, like it doesn't really matter.
No, it matters.
It doesn't matter because he's still in the show, like as a main character moving forward.
See, why are you?
It's
See,
just
this is the shit.
It's just flashbacks.
This is the shit. This
It's
is the
just
spoiler
flashbacks.
shit that he does.
It's just flashbacks.
Because now it was a 5-year gap, like I said the other week.
Yeah,
it's a
so
5-year
just-
gap.
just
Maybe
mad
they do those
flashbacks
flashbacks.
throughout, like though
But
he's
no,
still
no,
a
no.
character, but it's wild to see him die.
Somebody that was a main character
that
in the
shit sucks.
main story, a whole season, and then 2 episodes in,
And
he's gone.
brutally died too, like fucking
And
golf club through the
bro,
neck.
the writing in the
Nasty
show
work.
was so amazing, right?
Nasty work.
You think the first girl might save him? No.
Nope.
Then the second girl comes. You
Or
think
you
she might save
just
him?
chill because he saved
No.
her.
Yeah, or that. Amazing. Never played the game. I think after this season, I got to get the
Yeah, I
game
might buy it.
because there's only 2 versions of the game, and I guess they doing both seasons. I don't know if they go after this, but I do like the way that the show looks. I'm watching it with my girl, and she's like, "Where the fuck they about to take this fucking show?" And you really don't know. You got an idea like she's gonna go after the people that killed
We
them, but
gotta find a cure, I think.
fuck the cure. You got to get back.
Yeah, okay.
You got to
fair
get
enough.
back. But yeah, you random thought.
Random thought. Elon Musk is stepping down or taking a big backseat in Doge.
You lying?
Yeah, it came out today that he's going to take a big step back from
fucking lying.
Doge because Tesla's year-over-year net income has plunged by 71%.
Damn, 71.
Yep, and selling cars has dropped by 20%. So they've lost a shit ton of profit, net income. So he's going to take a step away from that shit. What the fuck did you expect, bro? This is the shit politicians don't understand, especially guys like this. Is just because you think you're right does not mean the majority is going to agree with you, especially when you take hard stances on shit. You can't come out and cut a bunch of people's jobs and expect them to support your product.
That's
It's just not going to work like that.
You want to know what's crazy? Before we knew it was like political opinions, motherfuckers thought Elon was an ill dude.
So dope.
Electric cars.
Remember he smoked a little weed on Joe Rogan?
Weed on Joe
I was like,
Rogan.
oh, that's swag.
Cool dude.
Yeah, that's swag.
You start
And now
talking
people think he's a
politics in
fucking
public.
weirdo.
Oh man.
Now
You
he seems like a fucking
Did you
weirdo.
step down
It seems
from
like that's-
Tesla?
he should have. I think he should have. If this was the play he wanted to play, I think he should have stepped down from Tesla and kind of put somebody else in play. And then that new
Just had it
CEO,
clear.
CFO could have came out and been like,
I ain't got nothing to do with
we
that.
don't have anything to do with politics over here.
Yeah.
We're just a business.
Yeah.
We're just a business. And now I'm curious. I know Bezos has his space program going that sent Gale and them there.
Mm.
Does SpaceX start losing government contracts? Like, how does all this shit work? And was it worth it?
Obviously not if you got to step down from a position that the president gave you.
I don't know what he thinks he's going to do now. So you're going to focus more on Tesla. That's not the issue here. Tesla's
No.
fine. Cars
Tesla's
are
going
sick.
Tesla.
People love them.
Yeah.
That's not the issue. The issue was you, bud.
Yeah.
People don't fuck with you anymore.
Why do that? Why you got all the money in the world? Why put yourself in that
You
position?
got a motherfucker. You
light.
got the sitting president doing car shows in front of the White House saying Americans support Tesla, and you're such an unlikable character
That's
that
crazy.
people won't fucking buy the cars.
Fumbling that is wild.
And the cars are affordable now. They're sick. Like they're
Tesla.
you can get a Tesla now.
can
Remember,
get a
like
Tesla.
7 years ago,
you couldn't get
get
a
a Tesla.
You couldn't get a
And
Tesla.
I told a bitch at work, it was an older lady named Kara. Shout out to Kara.
Mhm.
I was like 25 at the time. And she was like, yeah, dude, like, what's your plans? Blah, blah. I'm like, I really just want to like close some deals so I can get a Tesla. And she giggled. She giggled, and then she quit like 8 months later and sent me a really nice email. It's like, I hope you get your Tesla deal, like blah blah. That's how unattainable they were at
It
that
was
time.
wild.
Like
You
they
thought
were
Tesla
hard
was
to
a
get.
spaceship
Like that
at
shit.
a
Like
point.
even if you ordered them, the lower level you had to buy like you had to spend like
They're like
90
40
grand. Low end you had to spend like 90 grand,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
a wait list.
Yeah,
You'd order that
yeah.
shit, and it would come in like 5 months.
You can get a Tesla now because even after I bought it, the price has dropped. Because I
You
bought
get a
it.
used Tesla now.
I probably should have waited a month.
Yeah,
Because you can get a Tesla for under 20 grand now.
you can get a used Tesla with 50,000 miles on the battery for right around
Probably about
20
25 grand.
Yeah, like they're in the Camry market,
You could get an older Tesla,
and
under
it's a
20
way
grand right
better
now.
car than like a Camry. So
Yeah.
he's really doing dirty
He
work to the
fucked that market up, yo.
which is good for the people that are buying Teslas.
And the crazy shit
bad
is,
for him.
it's dealerships out there that aren't taking Teslas because they have too many Teslas and can't sell them.
It's a bad John.
That's how I'm like,
Bad
oh
job.
my gosh, all I had to do was wait a month. And if
Yeah.
I knew it was going to crash out, it would test you in a month.
Could have bought two of them.
Yeah. $20,000 less? Come on, yo.
Yeah.
Damn, Elon.
Shout out to Elon.
Fucking guy.
Shout out to Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah.
That's Views from a Chair.
Until next time, man.
Till next time.